Okay. This is gonna be a quick video, and I'm gonna make sure this uploaded on. It's something I've already made before, but with me making so many videos, um, I I go back to the videos I make to just kind of listen to what I said in order for me to put things back in perspective. I'm so thankful I got the chance to make videos and record what's been happening to me for a long time now, since 2020. And so with me, it just helps me put things in perspective because these people today are still doing the same thing when all of this started with this psychological manipulation in 2019, August 19, 2019. So for me, it's good to go back and like, listen, I've been saying the same thing from 4 years ago, 3 years ago, I've been saying this thing over and over, and it's gonna get worse. And I know these perps really try to maintain they want to maintain this, they want to stay inspired in this bull BS things they create to get you to accept this manipulation. Today what's happening is I'm forced to get these perceptions, manipulations, and reaction that they 24/7 trying to make me accept as if it's me. And a lot of what they do is try to even make me accept this is something I experience naturally, because they go into my memories and manipulate my memories, and it's like, you experience that out there, and it's a manipulated memory. So you see a lot of memory manipulation videos I've made, right? One specifically, and it was in October 2020, right? And I really broke down that they are doing what they're doing is they are making me experience these perceptions, sensation, my memories, and then say, you see, we match it to this, but what they're matching to is something they themselves created, or added to, in order to make it appear like I'm experiencing the same thing that I'm being forced to experience today, right? These people truly have no shame in the sense that they have to act this way. You feel a little bit ridiculous and childlike. Try to make somebody accept something that is recorded. He says that even before we try to manipulate that. But they need to play this game, and I'm sure their self-respect is not at a high. Because what do you do? Like this man said that in 2020, and we're bringing that up in the sense of doing the same thing he said there. Is no profit. He's just saying what's happening. And for me, this been to them. When I do this thing, it's provoking to them. It's like, how dare you just make us look stupid that way? How dare you make it obvious that we're manipulating you? And so the compensation is they're gonna torture me to the point where they can forget about how obvious it was that they manipulated me and my memories. So they tell me you're gonna be burning well. Just say like, listen, I'll jump in the fire. Because these people not only do these manipulations psychologically and destroy my body, but these people burn women's genitals. This is what they're really part of. That's the trash that they are. And so if they wanted to escape into this fantasy of what this is really about, I'm thankful that I never gave them that, even if it caused more torturous things for me. It's okay. I'm okay with being tortured more, as long as you don't live in your escapism of a reality you put together to cope with the reality of what you're involved in. Never. A true loser who can do these horrible things in this cowardly way. Then you even use some childlike trash who just, some weak low life that will never even try to look at you if they're in front of you. But via this technology. So for me, I'd rather die in pain, in sufferance, and let this trash leave any of this fantasy. Because the day is gonna come. These losers are just nothings. I don't look at them as like, oh, they're gonna live a great life, even though I'm screaming, I'm dying, This is just a matter of time. These people, look at them. This is the life they live. Not in pain. Okay, I'd rather be in pain. Sometimes they're like, no, you're gonna be in pain. It's like, yes, I'll be in horrible pain. You watch, I bet. But look at your trashy life. You think I want to be not in pain and do what you do? Clown like you? Working for these governmental entities, living this fantasy that I'm supposed to think that you guys are anything but this massive government that tortured children sexually? Pathetic losers. You'll get yours, but don't worry. In the meantime, I see you for the shit that you are, and I'm not gonna let you escape into that fantasy of what you want this to be about. I rather struggle, and if I end up killing myself, it's because I've been tortured. But one thing is for sure: these bottom feeders involved in these people are not involved in this program are not what they appear to be. They're just some losers that can do the easy things that children can do. So this is a false memory that I've talked about a while ago. The reason why they started making this memory happen when they were doing this thing with this airport kid, this little toddler running around, and they tried to change the perception of when I was on. And I talked about it, even me speaking about it right now. Let me just say, in advance, they're even sexual stimulating me, so they can just rewire my memory in that way. And I've talked about it before, and now in a video. Um, when I was dating somebody, we went to Thanksgiving, and there was her cousins. Her cousin had the kids, and there was this little kid, this little girl, just like maybe 3 4 years old, maybe even younger than that, 3 years old, barely can talk, and just running around. She's just a crazy little wild kid, just like like climbing the stairs on their feet, on their legs and hands, and just going crazy. Just a wild child, and very funny kid, just crazy, screaming. And the way they tried to make me perceive this kid now, because what they were doing is there was this child at the airport, this baby about the same age as this little girl, running, and the way they were trying to make me perceive this little kid's butt, it was so nasty. So what they did is they made me have the same perception of in that memory of this little wild little kid that was screaming around, running, the cousin of the girlfriend, the daughter of the cousin of the girlfriend I was with at the time, went there at the Thanksgiving. And so to make me accept this current manipulation they made me have when I was at the airport, they started creating that manipulation in my memories. And so to gaslight me, nah, that's what you got. That's what you experienced. This is trash ass. To match to what they were doing to me at the time. And making me have this perception of this kid, this little butt in this disgusting way. To try to make me accept what I'm experiencing today when I saw this kid at the airport. So they create this memory, this perception of my memories, and and try to make it seem like this is what you experienced at the time. So what you experienced today when you saw this kid at the airport is it's so nasty. So nasty, it's disgusting. Ugh. But the things they do is so nasty. They are pedophiles, they're low lives, they're trash, they're cowards. To have all this happening, being involved in all this foulness in one lifetime, oh my gosh, what they should expect shouldn't even. It should be magical. But target individual, one thing is for sure: do not identify. As I was saying, how they will manipulate my memory. There's somebody on the bike trying to make me feel nervous. They do this thing with bikes where they're supposed to that is supposed to add fear in me. At this point, it's like I know what you're doing. As you're making me experience this false memory, you're doing this noise campaign, thinking that this noise campaign is going to intimidate me into accepting a false memory that I know that you've manipulated. This is why I'm so glad that. Why did I say that in 2020 when this thing was not being manipulated? This memory was manipulated around 2023. After I came back from like me and this person went on a trip, go to the airport. There's this little girl running. They forced me to have this nasty perception of these kids behind. Then I come back here from the trip. They start like bringing that up again, and then be like, "No, but you see," they're trying to bring this up and then make me experience it this way with my memory of this Thanksgiving moment and change it with this Thanksgiving. When I went to Thanksgiving and there was this little girl running around like a crazy little kid, and then putting this stimulations, not even stimulation, perception of this kid in this way. In my brain, they try to be like, "No, but we mapped it to you when you were in middle school." It's the things they put to try to get you to accept these things, and they're like, "Now we mapped it," when they've just falsified memories. and make me experience this perception. Now in my brain, what they're trying to do, they get another step where they're like, no, but remember what you did as a kid. It's like trash. They are falsifying memories. Then they once falsifying this memory. For example, me at this Thanksgiving with my girlfriend at the time, going to their uncle's place, and there was this little girl who was the daughter of the cousin there, a little crazy kid. That's today I'm now forced to have this perception of this baby in this way, and they're doing their best to make me accept these false memories. The reason why they create these false memories is because today the way they make me perceive babies is the same way that they're falsifying this memory. And then you have perps, this trash, who are disorienting me wherever possible to try to make me accept this nastiness, this trash involved in this program that does horrible things to babies, children as young as her, harming kids sexually, then trying to get you to accept these manipulations. And the way they get you to try to accept this manipulation is even bringing up memories that they themselves manipulated, falsified by adding these perceptions to a memory that didn't experience that perception. As I said that in 2020. And see how we matched it. And in my brain now they're going to another layer as well. No, but when you were a kid, it's okay. They just try to confuse me even more. They try to disorient me as I'm calling out this false memory for what it is, a false memory, this perception being added to this memory. They're trash. But this is how my memories are gonna go. And they're gonna try to disorient me even more and then try to go as further. It's like, no, but when you were in middle school, remember what you did was trash. I did not experience this memory this way. I did not get this perception this way, but you're making me experience it this way. Because today, when I see these little kids, you're making me experience this nastiness. And then they have the audacity to try to act, oh, you're fine. As if they're not the one making me experience this. Do you understand living this falsified reality? And be so mentally detach yourself from reality to act a certain way so I can accept this manipulation. And be like, no, we won. No, you didn't win. But you're right. My thoughts are going to be manipulated however you want. My memory is going to be manipulated however you want. There's nothing I can do about it. Now, do I identify with this? Of course I know it's falsified. Can I do anything about it? No, I can't. And yes, it's provoking to you that you wanted to stay in this state of just stupidity for the purpose of just staying in the acting, in the performance state of mind where it's like, oh my gosh, now you pay now. It's trash. Yes. So my target individual stay strong.